Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. A pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. Hope everybody had a wonderful Saturday today. It was very hot here in Ontario. We had high humidity and we did had some shower a few minutes ago. Today I'm gonna be preparing some veggie dishes since I had that mango achar that I made the other day. I just feel like having some veggie dishes today. So if you want to see what I'm making, come on down and let's get cooking. You're all invited to eat these veggie dishes with me today. So I have here a piece of the butternut squash that I'm cutting up today to cook. I have some karela. I'm just cleaning up and I'll be cutting them up. I have my chickpeas boiling to make the chickpeas curry. And here is the dal cooking up now. So I have two things going on here and I'm cutting up the karela while hubby's cutting up pumpkin. I'm gonna start cooking those soon and we will have a big feast later. So my dal is done. And I'm frying up some whole jeera or cumin and some garlic to chunky the dal. Check this out, guys. The aroma in my kitchen is so inviting. And dal is a superfood, good to go with any side dish, rich in minerals and magnesium, potassium, and very high in protein. So while I'm waiting for some of the food to cook, I want to show you guys what I find in the West Indian store today. I find some nice golden apple, as we call them in Guyana, and they're also known as June plum in some countries. So I can't wait. I'll be making some drink with the skin and we will be eating the inside of it, but it smells very nice because they started to ripen, and when they started to ripen they usually give out this beautiful aroma. So that's one thing I pick up today. I'm gonna show you guys the other thing, and I know a lot of you are gonna say you didn't have this for a long time. So number two thing that I was so excited and happy about that I didn't see for years and years, and I bet a lot of you can relate to that. Awara. This was one of my favorite and I was so excited to find it today. If you have a different name for this fruit, awara, leave in a comment and let me know what you call this, where you're from. So look at this plate, my friends, and tell me what you think of when you see a plate like this. For me, it reminds me of back home, and I feel when I have a plate like this that I'm in Guyana. Another thing that reminds me a lot of growing up in Guyana is ping pong. Those who remember this, please let me know in the comment. It is a Trinidadian snack. Big up to all my Trinidadian fans. But we used to have this very popular snack in Guyana growing up in school or when you go to the market. I always used to bug my mom to get me one of these. So another childhood favorite snack. So number two snack is Cheers. And we used to also enjoy this growing up as children with our siblings or friends. A pack of Cheers. These were popular snacks growing up in Guyana. They're of course Trinidadian brand. So to all my Trinidad friends, you guys will also know this as a popular snack. And having both the ping pong and the Cheers, I feel like a kid today again. Let me know in the comment box if you ever had these as a child growing up. So here I have some garlic, onion, green onion, and some Marjorie pepper. I am cooking this up a little, and then I will add the butternut squash or the pumpkin into the pan. And I'm making a vegetarian pumpkin today. Now that the seasoning has been cooking a little, I'm gonna add my butternut squash right into the pan. And next we're gonna add some salt. And we're gonna mix this in. Salt, butternut squash, and the ingredients. I do not add sugar to my butternut squash because this butternut squash is already sweet, so no need for sugar. I'm gonna mix it in. I'm gonna cover it, let it cook for a bit, and then we'll come back. And I have one more ingredient that I will add to the pot. What I like about this butternut squash, you don't have to add water to cook it, or it don't release a lot of water. And by the time you turn around a little, the butternut squash is already cooked and easy to mash. So at this point here, I usually go in with some black pepper. And butternut squash have a lot of nutrients, and I like to go in with some roasted jeera or cumin, which adds a really nice flavor to the squash, enough to taste in the dish. And then I'm gonna just mix this in, and you can see this is already done, but I'll mix all the ingredients and before I take it off the stove. So before I cook my karela or kareli, these ones are the long, thick ones, and when I find when I cook it just like this, it comes out very crunchy. So I like to put some salt before I cook it. And I like to squeeze it up a little with the salt, so it's breaking up that heavy fiber that the karela or kareli have. And when you cook it, I'll show you how much I'm gonna break it down to. The salts help to release some water and make it a little bit more softer than being too stiff and fibrous. And if you notice, there's a lot of juice, and you can drink that juice as a medicine. So this is how I like to do mine before I cook it, because I don't like, after I finish cooking it, it's like chewy and crunchy. I like it to have a nice texture and that you can enjoy. So I'm gonna continue to do this until I finish all of it. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So here it is after I finish squeezing it around with the salt to break up some of that fiber. So now it's not so tough anymore, and a lot of the liquid came out. I remember my mom used to give us this bitter liquid to drink growing up as a medicine to cleanse the blood. So now I'm gonna drain out the liquid, wash it out for some of that salt to come out, and then I will start cooking my bitter melon. So after squeezing and washing out the bitter melon, this is how much I got, and you can see most of the fiber is broken down, and it's going to be very easy now to cook. So let's get started. In the pan, I have 2 tablespoons of oil. I have in the pan some garlic, onions, green onions, and pepper. What I like about bitter melon, you don't need a lot of ingredients, but it's packed with nutrients. So after I finish cooking this about 1.5 minutes or 2 or so, I'll come back and add my next ingredient. So I just added a tablespoon of tomato paste, and this is gonna add some flavor and a beautiful color to the karela or bitter melon. I just want to mix it in well. Bitter melon is added. We're going to mix this in. I'm going to let it cook for a bit, and then I will add salt and black pepper. It looks beautiful. So our bitter melon or karela is cooking up nicely. What I'm going to do now is add some black pepper. And this is almost done. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of salt. Not a lot. I'm going to mix this in. And this is done. So I also have a recipe for bitter melon. Instead of tomato paste, I use turmeric. So I'll leave the link below, and you can check that recipe out as well. Turmeric is also very nice to give a beautiful color and flavor if you don't like to use tomato paste. So in this bowl here, I have some roasted jeera or cumin. I have some lawless curry powder. I have some turmeric powder, and I have my chickpeas that I soaked overnight. I boil it, and now I'm gonna make a chickpeas and potato curry, vegetarian style. I have some chopped up onion here, and now I'm gonna add my green seasoning to the spices. And we're gonna make a paste with this to start cooking the chickpeas or channa and potato curry. So I have my masala or curry paste cooking up for a little. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm gonna add a chopped onion, and I will cook this until the onion is softened and the salt is mixed in with the curry paste before I add the chickpeas and the potato to the pot. So our masala is looking good. I'm gonna add the potatoes. We're gonna mix this in a little. And we're gonna add our chickpeas in here. You can also use a canned chickpeas for this recipe if you're running out of time or if you're in a hurry. The canned chickpeas will work fine as well. I'm gonna let this cook up for a few minutes, and then I'll add some water to cook those potatoes. My potato and channa curry smells so nice in my kitchen, or potato or aloo and channa, or aloo and chickpeas, whichever way you want to call it. It smells so beautiful. The aroma is so nice, but our potatoes still need to cook. So I warm up some water and I'm gonna add it to this pot. Just about a cup or so to cook those potatoes, and then all my dishes are almost done. So I add just about a cup of water so those potatoes can cook. I will cover my pot and I'll come back and check it out in a few minutes. So here is all the things that I made today for lunch. I did made some rice as well. So I have right in front here some dal, fried karela, potato and channa or chickpeas, and some pumpkin. And I have my beautiful mango achar to go with this. I can't wait to plate myself up and let you guys know how it tastes. But to all my vegetarian friends, I have something for all of you here. And all my non-vegetarian friends, it's nice to go without meat sometimes. So everybody is invited. So to all my friends and family, come on down and let's enjoy a veggie day. So here it is, my friends. I have my beautiful plate here with the veggie dishes to all my veggie brothers and sisters, even our non-vegetarian friends. You can still enjoy this dish once in a while. My fried karela, some butternut squash or pumpkin, my chickpeas and potato or channa and potato curry, and the mango achar from the other day, and my dal and rice in the center. What do you guys think I should eat this food with? A spoon or my fingers? So I'm gonna start mixing up with my fingers because that's how I enjoy it best. Bright Smile Craft, if you're watching, I know you're gonna be happy to see me doing this. So a little bit of everything, that's how I usually eat mine. So we have a little bit of bitter, sweet, and this one here is our spicy one, the chickpeas and the potato, and then I have the hot one here. So I'm gonna mix everything up. This is how it tastes best, guys. I'm sorry if you don't like to eat with your fingers, but this is what makes the food taste even better. So I'm gonna take my big, huge mouthful. To all my viewers and subscribers, this is your mouthful. Are you guys drooling yet? Oh my gosh. I wish you guys can taste it and smell it. So delicious, so satisfying. The pepper from the achar, a little bit of sweet, savory, bitterness. Oh, another mouthful for sure. Tech World, Orlando, if you're watching, I know this would be a dish you would enjoy. So this mouthful is for you. Guys, it tastes, the combination of all this is so rich and so delicious. So this is what we're having for lunch today, and I believe I'm going to be having this for the next 2 days. So hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say to you guys, I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay safe, do something fun this weekend. Bye for now.